Hey, Chris Spurvey here. Perhaps you're like I was back in 2017. Mid 2017, I finished up working for a large consulting firm, and I was looking for the next chapter of my life, looking to reinvent myself. And basically, I looked at what I had done up to that point in time. I knew I didn't want to go out and get another job at the age of, say, 47, and I wanted to embark on a dream that I had all my life, which was to essentially be my own boss. I didn't want to grow a big firm, a big business, so I decided to become an independent consultant. And in 2017, what I did is I looked back at the previous 10 years of my life, and I had built, grew, and was a leader inside a boutique consulting firm. And in the midst of all of that, I also gave some great advice to other boutique small firms and on how to grow their businesses. And I started to hone in on that angle, that niche, and realized that I had something to say, I had something to share, I had people to serve. And for me, at that point in time, I decided to become a growth strategist, consultant, focused on boutique consulting founders. And I went after that. So July 2017, and I started to look at my LinkedIn profile, started to look at people on LinkedIn that I was connected to very strongly or even a little bit loosely. And I just decided to start doing some reach out. And pretty quickly, I would say in a matter of 6 months, I gained a handful of clients. And I started to do a bunch of different consulting. I was doing some training. I was doing some strategy work. I was doing some one-on-one consulting with the founders. I just said yes to pretty well everything in an effort to mobilize my practice, to mobilize revenue, to start to replace the revenue that I was making inside the large firm that I was a part of. And I think for me, that was a critical decision. So critical decision number one was to look back at who I was, the niche that I was focused on for numerous years, and to start focusing deeper on that. And number two, I think a critical decision for me was say yes to pretty well everything. And what happened then for me was I started to really figure out specifically what I liked to do and what I didn't like to do. And that brought me forward really to around the year 2020 or so. The pandemic was in full swing. And I looked at what I had done with these companies, these businesses that I had helped, and the ones that I enjoyed the most because I had said yes to a pile of different things. And I started to really hone in on my unique process and started to look at how it was I was repeatedly helping these organizations grow their businesses. And when I started to hone in on that, I started to realize I have a unique process. And that allowed me to make the jump from consulting boutique founders to coaching boutique founders on my unique process. So that's in turn turned into a seven-figure business for me, and serving multiple groups of clients. And I still do predominantly one-on-one coaching, but it's been tremendously rewarding. And so here I am now, almost 51 years old, coming up next month. And I've capitalized, I have built the dream that I had envisioned back in 2017 to grow my own business, not be reliant on others. And how I really have done it is I have served the people who were in my seat, or should I say, who are in the seat I was in 3 to 5 years prior. So if you're looking to embark on your own journey, if you're a professional and you're kind of, maybe you've been displaced and you're looking to capitalize on your lifelong dream to grow, your own business, my number one recommendation to you is to look at who today is in the seat you were in 3 to 5 years prior. And how did you make the jump from where you were to where you are today? And that becomes who you are serving. And if you can serve them in a consulting capacity, then that will allow you to generate immediate revenue. So the purpose of this channel, I'm going to start going deeper in how I made that pivot, how I made those leaps to build a seven-figure business. And I hope you'll join me for the ride. I plan to provide tactical tips and ideas as to how I did it, how I've helped other people do it. So if you like this video, click the like button, hit the subscribe button, and join me on this journey. I plan to produce a video regularly, maybe daily. That's what my goal is, but let's call it daily-ish. So thanks for watching this video. Click the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.